Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all having a good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Now in this video, I'm going to explain what you should be doing in order to prepare for the Super Awakening 5 that's going to eventually drop on global. If you don't know what I'm talking about, JP got an update recently that allowed them to, Super Awaken 5 their characters, which means they got the 5th Awakening star, which is huge. Now what this does is actually crazy because it increases every single basic stat that the character has. So HP, attack, and defense, which is absolutely insane. So from this, you get about, I want to say 3,000 extra CC around there, because there was a Goddess Elizabeth that was at 55k, and then they Super Awakened, like they got Super Awakened 5, and she went up to 58k. 58k, that's insane. So that would mean my melee would be at like 55k, and he's on an attack and crit damage set. That is big. That is actually very, very big. And this system will drop, I want to say, probably in the next 2 months or so, maybe even sooner, right? Maybe potentially even sooner than that, depending on how they sync up the versions. But we'll see, right? We'll see. But yeah, you guys should definitely start preparing for this now. So what you should do is make sure whichever units you're going to want to Super Awaken 5, at least have them 5 out of 6. Obviously, not all units are going to be Super Awaken 5. Hell, my box, most units aren't even Super Awakened. Like, they're not even Super Awakened. So really, you only want to focus on pretty much you only want to focus on units that you're going to use and you know that you're going to use. So let's say, for example, Assault Mode Melee. You know you're going to use Assault Mode Melee because he's a festival unit. He's run with demons and commandments. So if you're going to use him, that means you're going to want to build a demon team based around him. So probably like Red Zeldris, Red Melascula, Blue Dediete, Green Estarossa. Even before this, they definitely should have been worked on because, Red Dediete is very good, Blue Dediete is very good, and the Zeldris are very, very good. So really what you should definitely be doing is preparing for units you want to use, right? So let's say, for example, we go into my teams for PvP. So I'm really like using Assault Mode Melee right now. Like, I'm really using him heavy. I'm not done with it. It really needs some more work, but I'm using this team. So if you want to use a team like this is what you want to do. You want to make sure your units are 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 6. But most of the units on my on this team right now are 6 out of 6. So Droll, he is 6 out of 6. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite him. So Droll 6 out of 6. Melascula is unfortunately 2 out of 6. I do have an HP and defense set on her. I'm hoping to get her duped soon. But yeah, I'm probably gonna Super Awaken 5 her as well. She'll get a very big boost, by the way. And then Zeldris as well. Now Zeldris isn't on an HP and defense set, which I really do need to make for him. I'm probably gonna end up doing that anyway. But yeah, Zeldris, I'm gonna Super Awaken 5 as well. So this is just one team, for example. Another team you could do is like, or not a team, but another unit that you probably want to make sure is Super Awaken 5 is probably Ludociel. Ludociel is very, very good. I don't think he can contend with some of the newer units that have, basically higher base CC than him, but he's still very good because of his passive. So he's gonna have very, very good CC. Now, Ludo is definitely someone you want to just have like 6 out of 6 in general, because he needs to have high CC in order for his passive to proc. So anyway, definitely have him 5 out of 6 Super Awaken, which is very, very good. And then again, mine's only 3 out of 6. I need 2 more dupes to, basically, I want to say, quote unquote, be able to get him up to Super Awakening 5 easily, but I'll probably end up doing it anyway. But yeah, so Ludo's another good character. Like Escanor too. Oh my god, the one Escanor. The one Escanor's good too. I mean, he's pretty boring, but yeah, he's a good, obviously a good option since he is a festival unit. He goes bonk. He does his thing. He does what he does. A Goddess Elizabeth. Goddess Elizabeth is a very good option. But yeah, there's a lot of good contenders for Super Awakening 5 on the character list. Now, there's some characters I don't have, obviously, but I mean, none of them are really characters you're gonna Super Awaken or care about. Maybe Oslo and Hawk anyway. But yeah, definitely want to make sure you guys are preparing. So make sure you guys are actually saving your Super Awakening coins. Now, I I didn't save my Super Awakening coins. I'll tell you that much. So we'll go to someone who's not Super Awakened. So we'll go to Shin, for example. Shin, I don't have him for 4 out of 6 Super Awakened either, but I wasn't saving my Super Awakening coins. I was kind of just using them, right? I was kind of using them, but it's okay. It's definitely okay because we're gonna get 100 for free when the update for 5 out of 6 Super Awakening drops. We're gonna get 100 for free, which is very nice. But definitely before then, save up. You want to save up. We get a lot from Tower Trials. We'll get a lot just, from them giving them to us. So we're definitely going to get a lot of Super Awakening coins before the update arrives. So you want to make sure you're just doing your best to save them from here on out. Use gold coins. Always use gold coins for your Super Awakening characters, right? You want a Super Awakening character, always use a gold coin. That's your best bet, because if you don't, you're kind of just wasting the Super Awakening coins and plat coins if you're using them to Super Awaken characters, right? Because typically what you want is you want to have a lot of platinum coins, so that way when the rotation for these units come around, you can just literally buy them. Like, you can just buy them. But if you're not using the platinum coins, you're doing good, and you're using gold coins, which is very, very, very good. Very, very good. Good on you. But yeah, so again, Super Awakening 5 is gonna drop on global. Now, I'm probably not gonna make a guide on how to get Super Awakening coins. There's probably guides already up, but this video is more so to inform you guys what you should be doing at this moment. Also, save dupes. Save dupes. Don't use dupes that you get and buy them or waste them in the platinum coins. Always be sure to save your dupes, because if you save your dupes, not only will you have platinum coins to use, but you'll also be able to, basically 6 out of 6 a unit. You may not want to 6 out of 6, and then you get a coin in the future and you're like, oh, I already have them worked on, so it's good. So if I didn't explain that like the best, let me explain. So basically what I'm doing now is I am basically giving every duplicate that I get from summons, and I'm putting it into the character, excuse me. So for example, Blue Bond, he's 3 out of 6. Basically since the start of the game, I literally did not care about this unit. I still kind of don't care about him, but I get a lot of copies of Blue Bond, so I thought to myself, you know what, screw it. Why not just put the copies into him, so that way when I get him again, I can have a plat coin, right? I can have a plat coin. So I did that for Blue Bond. I do it for a lot of other units as well, like Green Gloxinia. Obviously, with Gloxinia, you should definitely put your plat coin, or your duplicates into him anyway, since he's good for Association Link for Droll, but otherwise he's not really that crazy. But again, always put your duplicate coins into the unit, because you want to make sure you have basically that unit, if not 6 out of 6, at least 5 out of 6 now, so that way when you decide, okay, you know what, I don't want this duplicate, now you're like, okay, whatever, I can just put it into I don't know, a character from the coin shop, you know what I mean? So always again, be sure to put your duplicate coins into the units. I don't think I pulled any duplicate coins of Blue Hendy. No, I haven't. Okay, so Blue Hendy, no, but still, you guys get the point. I pretty much rattled on long enough for this video. So if you got to the end of the video, thank you guys so much. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys. And as always, I will see you all next time.